Hey guys, it's Nate coming at you once again. We are going to be going on a vacation again. I know it's really soon, but my mom had some vacation time, so we're deciding to go on a road trip. 3 days north to the northern, what do they call it? Not panhandle, that's different. The northern branch of Michigan, as far north as you can go. And then coming back around, so it'll be, going up through Michigan, across the bridge, and then back around past Chicago. That'll be about a 3 or 4 day trip, and it'll be starting on Monday. This is Sunday night, the night before. And the reason why we were not going to go on a vacation to Niagara Falls is because my passport expired a couple of months ago. So I'm not able to leave the country, but we're going to get that renewed so that hopefully next year, perhaps, we're going to go on that vacation. But for now, North Michigan will have to do. So, yeah. Future me cut in and say at the end of the trip how you feel after this trip is over. Do you feel as excited as I do tonight, or are you tired of this trip?
Future me here. I am tired. I'm glad to be back, but it was a tiring experience. So, but we got some great videos and pictures and stuff, so that was great. Anyway, back to past me.
It is late. It is about 1:30 at least. Jeez, my body is just you know what? I'm not gonna let you sleep tonight, so I'm gonna plug my phone in, watch some Spooktober movies, probably go outside and listen to more music. In the meantime, future me, tell me how much staying up late this particular night screwed up my sleep schedule.
Future me here. It didn't really screw up much of my sleep schedule. I got some sleep, and the next morning I was able to get some sleep in the car during a long portion of driving, so that's not too bad. Anyway, back to past me.
Greetings. It is 8:35. We're still at home. But we're packing everything and getting it ready to leave in about 2 to 3 hours. So, yeah, we should be on the road soon. The next clip you see will either be us almost ready to leave or us leaving. We'll see if I remember to take a clip before we leave, but if it's not, it'll be afterwards. This is the trip that we're planning. Start here, this is where we are. Up through Flint is where we're hoping to go. And then there's a state park right here that we'll be staying at probably tonight. And then tomorrow, which is the second day, Wednesday, we go up to here and hang out and probably sleep that night. And then the next day is a long day because we're going to be driving home that day. Just driving. And yeah, that's the plan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going from the house to the interstate to start the trip. So we just left the neighborhood now, and we should, we're going to be stopping at the grocery store first to pick up a few things, but, yeah. So, future me, were there any delays on getting on the trip?
Future me here again. No, there wasn't. Right after the sprint, we drove straight to the interstate and began the trip. No stops, really, except maybe a grocery stop, but that's about it. Yeah, so back to past me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are gas station. We are Angola. About to getting some gas, and then we're gonna right into Michigan. So yeah, not a lot going on. I'm gonna get this crossing state line snacks ready to go, and then yeah, we'll cross the state line as one would tend to do when going to another state. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just crossed the state line. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's the sign. So now we're in a weed state, so we can just. I'm kidding. State line snacks. I'm gonna have some, and then we'll just keep driving because that's what we have to do today. Get into Frankenmuth, and then a little north to the campsite for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are passing Flint, Michigan. Not that that's any of any importance to you. Maybe it is. I don't know. But that's an important mile marker to me, so I'm marking it on this video. So, future me, say how maybe panicked we were to get to the campsite on this night. I don't know.
Future me, we weren't really that panicked to get to the campsite, and also the campsite was pretty bad. I'm just saying. I had a rough night that night. Did not really sleep a lot. So, yeah. Anyway, back to past me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached Frankenmuth. Very cool. This is the Christmas area. I don't know how long they're open for, but that's where they make Christmas decorations and so forth. It looks kind of like it's closing soon because the parking lot's a bit empty, but that looks really cool. And there's Splash Village, so there's a whole inn and everything there too. We're gonna turn in there and see what's going on. That is Splash Village, and here we are. Broner's Christmas Wonderland, Frankenmuth, Michigan. We're gonna go in there, and we're gonna see what's going on in there. It looks really fun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world's biggest Christmas decoration store. It says Christmas store, so it doesn't say specifically if it's just decorations or what. But I see a lot of decorations. I'm gonna go with that. You can even get snacks here. Interesting. But they have Christmas music playing, and you're thinking, what is this? This is October. Why are they? Well, because it's 361 days a year, so that means they're closed for 4 days, which I'm guessing is Good Friday, Easter, Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day, maybe. Maybe New Year's Day, I don't know. But anyway, wow. Yep, section, wow. And this is 2 stories right here. 2 stories of pure American commercialism. Gotta love it. This is like, this reminds me of a certain scene from Charlie Brown, the field of metal Christmas trees. That's what this is, basically. Sorry, can't help it. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna look around for a bit, then head out to the camping site. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the campsite. We're setting up right over there. Mom's gonna sleep in a tent. I am going to car camp right here in this seat. This seat can lean far back. I can get a pillow. It'll be nice. Tonight's temperature won't be too low, about 50 or something, but inside the car it'll be great. Gotta sneeze. There we go. Wait, hold on. Right into the camera. So, yeah, that's the plan. After we get the tent set up, we're gonna go over there across the camping ground, and that is where the Lake Huron is. And we're gonna take some videos there on the beach. Here we are on the beach. I'll take a video when we get closer down there. What do you think? As far as the eye can see. This looks like a beach like it would have stuff, because people come here all the time. So I feel like I should have grabbed like my metal detector or something, because this seems like I've seen a lot of stuff just sticking out of the sand. It seems like a great place for that kind of thing. Look at the water. Let's walk down closer to the water. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna probably take my shoes off because this sand is not good walking in. Sand, especially if you have shoes on. Alright. There's the edge of the water right there. Look at that. And from here, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the Grand Power Plant. Or something. I don't know what that is, but yeah. Wow, anyway, yeah, I'm probably gonna take my shoes off, put it up over there. I don't know if I'll wait or not, but there's some blue herons and stuff right here. That's cool. I don't know if they're blue, white. They're kind of white, so white herons, if that's a thing. But yeah, and then I'll walk around in the sand for a bit, and yeah, looks great out here. Anyway, I think we can sit down on this log here. Yeah, right here. Here we are. I'm gonna take my shoes off, leave them right there. Here we are. Ooh, the sand is cold. Alright, let's try not to get sand everywhere. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna look around for a bit. There goes the boat. Yeah, anyway. Next clip should either be us back at the campground or us waking up at the campground tomorrow morning. Future me, what did you think of the lake?
Future me thought, this lake is amazing. That was one of the best spots that we stopped at the entire trip. So one more place that I thought was really cool in this video, and then it's kind of downhill from there. But yeah, back to past me.
Well, here we are. Nope. Jeez, that light is bright. We are in a tent, is what I'm trying to say. Jeez. I'm gonna go. It's about 9-ish at night. I'm gonna get some sleep, and then we'll see what happens in the morning. Jeez, the light's bright. Future me, is this too much editing for you? If not, tell me how much my back hurt the next morning.
Future me. That was one of the worst nights that I've ever spent camping. My tailbone still hurts to this day. And we're, well, not that far in the future, but it was bad. And this next clip is a clip of me being too restless to sleep at night. So there's past me.
Okay, weird place to be doing a short video, but we got to the campsite and I slept for a couple of hours. It's approximately 3 in the morning right now, and I am cold, and the ground was hard, but not as hard as my penis. Okay, so this building has a very nice heated shower room. This is the handicap stall. The other showers on the other side much smaller and they're not heated. But this one is. So I'm probably gonna take a nice long warm shower and then, hang out for a bit, dry off and so on, and then get back to the camp as the sun starts to get up. And then we will probably, I don't want to stick around here for too much longer, but we'll probably get some coffee and then hit the road and cross the Mackinac Bridge by maybe, I don't know, 10, 11 a.m. It's 200 miles to the north we still have to drive. And I might even drive this for a while. I don't know, but I'm gonna take a shower now, so strip tease. Okay, I'm kidding. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are packing up the tent and everything. I literally have, for frick's sake, shut up. Anyway, I literally have you plugged into the thing right now. And I'm just making this quick little video before we get on the road. So, yeah, that's the plan, is to get on the road and go north across the Mackinac Bridge. Once we've done that, there's two state parks. There's one up at the very top of the peninsula, and then there's one, if you follow the peninsula down closer to Wisconsin, there's one on the bottom side of the peninsula. The one on the top across the Mackinac Bridge is only 3 hours away. So, and it's like, what, 10 or 11 right now? So if we reach that, we have the whole day to blow doing whatever. But if we want to be closer to... cold sore. Anyway, if we want to be closer to getting back, and not having to drive from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan home in one day, Thursday, we might want to see that as a possibility. But, do we have anything else to add? I don't think so. So, we're going to get packed, and the next video you should see is me, out in the car, going somewhere. Future me, how was my sleep last night? He'll explain it to you.
Future me, again, as I've already said, worst night of sleep that I've ever had. Still tired to this day. Which is not that long in the future, as I've said already. I think I'm getting dementia. Oh, future me here. I'm kidding. Back to present me.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going, we're on the road now. We're going for the next 183 miles on this road, and that means we're going to be crossing the Mackinac Bridge here in about 2 hours-ish. I don't know. But before then, we'll probably get gas and maybe lunch. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the update I've got for you guys. Yeah. Future me, how did Mom do on the Mackinac Bridge?
Future me here again. Bridges are an interesting thing for my mother. I don't know if she's afraid of them or just has bad memories associated with them, but she did well on the Mackinac Bridge, surprisingly well. So, I mean, that's all that I have to say about that. Back to past me.
Taking a bit of a break to wash the windshield and get some gas. So, we are somewhere, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next video, which either is 1, crossing the Mackinac Bridge, or 2, lunch. Probably lunch, but I don't know. Future me, what clip comes next?
Future me again. The clip that comes next is us getting lunch in Gaylord, Michigan. Here it is.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are taking a break for lunch and then probably some jumper cable for the car just in case we need one. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the small town of Gaylord. Now, before you start typing in the comments, what the hell are you talking about? There's literally a city here in Michigan called Gaylord. I don't know what kind of Michigan cannabis they were smoking when they came up with the name of that city, but it wasn't me. So we're gonna get some lunch and some stuff and get back on the road. Future me, what did we end up getting for lunch?
Future me here. We ended up getting Culver's in Gaylord. I have nothing else to say. Next clip.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the Mackinac Bridge. We're right on the water's edge here. Unlike other beaches, this is a stony beach, unlike a sandy beach, like that of whatever the bay was called down other side of Michigan that we just came from, that Bay City. What was the bay called? Future me, cut in here and say what bay it is.
Future me here. The bay that we were referring to, past me, at Bay City is Saginaw Bay. Yeah.
So that's what bay it is. Yeah, I'm gonna see what the water temperature is like. Oh, very nice and cool. Ooh. We're not gonna stay here for long. I recalculated the destination. We ended up, we are gonna be probably staying at another campsite. Originally, we were going to stay at a camp on that side, but we would have arrived there by 2 in the afternoon, 2:30 in the afternoon. So I went a little bit that way. Wait, I think that's Canada, not that island right there, but way out. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but there's this tiny little strip way over there of land, barely visible. That's probably Canada. Oh, Canada. Okay. We were going to go to Canada, but my passport expired in July. It's October now, so we just barely missed it. Yeah, we would have been leaving let's see, today is Tuesday, so we would have probably been in Canada today. But unfortunately, my passport decided to say screw you, so yeah, we're here instead. But this isn't that bad. I've never been to Canada, so I don't really know what I'm missing. But this is great. I wouldn't walk barefoot on this beach, though, because it's hard stone. Anyway. Oh, and there are seagulls as well. Oh, yeah. And this is the old Mackinac Point Lighthouse. It's a great place to visit before Mom, which is something she's a little bit nervous about, drives all the way across that bridge. I don't know what's up with her and being afraid of that, but it's fine. I've told her it's fine, but she's like, well, you don't understand. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do that. Next clip you should see is either us still here, because there is a shipwreck museum that I might want to go look at, or us on the other side of the bridge. We are inside the lighthouse. Oh boy. We're going down the slow waterfall. Yeah.
All right, Preston. Thank you so much.
All right.
It was very interesting.
Next up, the Mackinac Bridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be crossing the Mackinac Bridge today. If you look over, shut up, I'm talking right now. If you look over to our right, you can see just barely through the trees the old lighthouse. If you look out to our left, you can see our social chauffeur. And if you look straight ahead, you can see bridge. This just about sums it up. Again, if you look over to our right, you can see Mackinac Island, I believe, right there, and the water. Yep, that about sums it up. I mean, there's nothing else really to see. Yeah, so here we are. Yep, still got water and bridge. That's pretty much all there is to see here, folks. It's just water and bridge. Mackinac Bridge, of course. If you look over to our right, you see water. If you look over to our left, you see more water. I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying here, but yeah. There's the end of the bridge. Alrighty. That's about it for Mom's phone. She asked me to narrate, ladies and gentlemen, for her phone. Yeah, we're getting off the bridge now. I took a video just a few minutes ago of us getting on the bridge, but my phone decided, you know what? No, I'm not going to save your video. I'm going to die. So that's kind of what my brain does sometimes. You know what? I would think for you, but I've decided that I want to die instead. Anyway, here's the end of the bridge, and the end of this video, actually. Ladies, and of course gentlemen, that we'll be watching this vlog, because if not, I will find you. I'm kidding. So, stopping at another beach. This is Lake Michigan. We're on the upper peninsula of Michigan, looking down south. This is a view out towards Michigan, and way out there somewhere is my home state of Indiana. Way out there somewhere. We've stopped to hang out and stuff. A new plan is formulating to instead of camp tonight, stop somewhere to camp for the night, to just drive. You know, I have my license. I can drive. I can just at night we can just drive. And I wanted to see the Green Bay Stadium. Problem is, sun's going down and we're still an hour out from the campsite, let alone probably another hour from that to Green Bay. So that may not be an option for this trip, but it was a good idea. That was a plan based on the fact that we'd stay at a camp here in Michigan, Upper Peninsula, and not drive tonight. But she has a good point. We may actually want to get home by early Thursday morning instead of early Friday morning when she has an appointment later that day. So, yeah. Future me, did that plan work out?
Future me again. It is currently Thursday when I'm recording all this, so obviously it did work. Anyway, past me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're currently in another town on the Upper Peninsula. It's a more sizable town than the couple of towns we've been passing through. You okay? My mom might be dying. Are you okay?
You swallowed a grape.
Don't do that, Mom. That hurts. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, jeez. Red light. Anyway, we're making a couple different thoughts about recalculations as to what our route might be. And, but right now,
as of now, it's up in the air. So we got a couple of ideas, but for now, a future me, what did we decide to do?
Future me here. So we decided to stop for gas shortly after this. I think it might be the next clip. Rest a little bit and then head home, all the way home. So, yep. Pass me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the camera may be very dark, but that is because it is night. We just passed the Packer Stadium, and the camera probably wouldn't have been able to pick it up, but it was right in that direction. Yeah. The original plan was to stop at a park and come through here during the day when you probably would have been able to see it, but we changed plans and decided to drive through the night instead. But, you know, that's fine too, because the lights were all on, so you could see it. Camera wouldn't have been able to, but that's okay. Future me, what did it look like?
Future me. Didn't really get a very good view of it, but I saw sort of the standard lights of the stadium through some trees as we passed by in the car. Back to past me.
Well, we're making a bit of a stop in Madison, Wisconsin. A little bit out of our way, but it's we have family here in Madison, so that's good. Yep. Okay. What is this? And Mom, do you want? Okay. Alright. I don't know how long we'll stay here, but we might get back on the road tonight. Or in the morning. I don't know. But I'll let you know what happened. Future me, how did the visit go?
Future me here. The visit was fine. It was none of your business, however, so back to past me.
Welcome, everyone, to Chicago. Oh, duck! Oh, there aren't bullets flying right now, but we are in Chicago. So I just thought I'd do that little funny joke. Anyway, shut up, I'm doing a video right now. Yep, so here we are, north side of Chicago. We're going to be passing straight through on our way home and either reach home later tonight or pull off, and we'll be switching and I'll be driving. Because as of right now, we'll be reaching home by sunrise, at least. Or just before, unless we take an hour to just sit around and do nothing. I don't know. Let's not think about that. Anyway. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Keep interrupting me. So, future me, how was the rest of Chicago?
Future me. Passing Chicago we went by fast, so there wasn't much time to see anything in Chicago, considering it was night, and we were driving about 60 or 70 miles an hour to get out of there as fast as we can. So, back to past me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of Chicago, well, getting out of Chicago, and heading home to Indiana. We'll be crossing the state line after a bit, and yeah. So, the next video you'll see is either an update or us just being home. Future me, how tired were you when you got home from this trip?
Future me, very tired. I went to sleep almost immediately after arriving home. Does that answer your question, Pastor?
Just a quick stop. And then on home, Mom says she wants to take a nap. I might just drive. I don't know. But our ETA was almost 6 a.m. as it is for getting back home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get home and probably sleep. And then edit this vlog. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the house. I am going to go lie down and sleep. So the next video you'll see of me is future me. Isn't that right, future me?
So right past me. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the trip vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. You better enjoy it, because everyone who doesn't watch this video, I will come find you. I'm kidding. It's just I spend a lot of effort making these things, and so to get like 4 or 5 views only is, and maybe not even that sometimes, is a little bit discouraging. But I had fun. Thanks for joining us for this video. Please give it a like and tune in for more videos.